probably do the rolls in.
I'd be sipping mad coffee.
This is the Coopdeville Podcast.
Why didn't you say something, bro?
Continue.
I know what it was. Boys,
What?
I was muted again. But luckily we're only less than 10 minutes into the podcast. Anyway, I was talking about
Says Coop, you're muted.
giving. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was literally, dude, that's happened twice now on the podcast. But anyway, I was talking about giving in Christmas, and basically I fucking feel good about it this year. I feel I feel hella good about it. But just like, have you guys got presents for your like loved ones yet?
I literally just got my first gift for somebody today. It was my sister. And I mean, because I just realized yesterday, I was like, holy shit, dude, I haven't gotten anybody any gifts yet. And it's what, the 16th?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck, I can't really order anything online right now because it's like, who knows when it's going to come in. So it's like, well, I'm going to have to go shopping somewhere. Some bullshit.
Yeah. That's kind of the
I don't know.
same.
I'll probably just go to
I'm
the
in.
employee store. Yeah.
I've got like gifts here and there, but my family's like probably not gonna get together and stuff like that. So I'm like we usually do like a family gift exchange. So I'm like, who am I supposed to like? Are we still doing that at a later date? Am I supposed to like now get gifts for just like everybody? Like, what's the vibes? Like, it's just kind of everything's up in the air. But like the majority of the homies, and then like Jade, and then like a few other people I've kind of just like got some gifts for it. But definitely got to like just go to the store because online is a wash now.
Dude, yeah. At this point, yeah.
Mhm.
At this point, completely a wash.
It's also tough with giving presents and stuff. And it's like, I always struggle because I'm like, well, because I mean, obviously we all have just like a wide range of, different friends and friend groups and all that and family members. And it's like, okay, well, which ones are giving me presents? Because like, I'm going to feel like a real piece of shit if I'm giving a present and I'm, there dick in my hand, have nothing for them. Like, I'm just like,
That's exactly how I feel.
like,
That's like the anxiety that the holidays bring me. Really.
Exactly.
It's like
same.
expectations
I love
that you
giving,
don't
yeah.
like meet. And luckily, I mean, not luckily, but this year it's gonna be like less stressful. I feel like, I don't know, for probably most families, because it's just like I feel like everyone's more understanding this year. Like, not everyone's just running around with hella money,
100%. Have your guys' parents or family members asked you for like what you wanted or anything like that?
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to say like the things that I actually want, and it was hard to actually say stuff. Like, I just feel like for me, it's just like price. I always think about the price. I'm like, you don't need to spend that much money on me for Christmas when you do other things for me all year. Like, that helps me out tremendously, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'll be the first to admit it. Like, my parents definitely helped me when it comes to life, but like when it comes to Christmas, it's like, you don't have to. You don't have to. Please don't. But like they just insist. They're just too nice.
Farewell.
Yeah. It's just like that. Yeah. Because they'd feel bad if they
What about
didn't.
you, Lars?
It's kind of like that anxiety.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I mean, we were kind of talking about this a little bit. Or I was like talking with Kyle about this earlier a little bit. But I'm just like, gifts are just bad. Like, I'm just bad with gifts. Like, kind of the majority of just like, one, like, you never, like you said, you never really know like who to get a gift for, because you never know if somebody's like, it's with a wide variety of friends. It's like, do I get that person a gift? It's like, but when it comes to family, it's just like, I always just kind of tell my family, like, these are kind of the things I enjoy doing with my time, and I don't expect a gift from anybody. Like, I usually just tell them like, oh, just like some vinyls. Like, I tell every family member, I'm just like, if you just vinyls, because they're like $20 to $30. So it's just like, it's not super expensive, and it's just like, if you got me one record that's just like cool, like just add it to my collection. Like, it's just whatever.
You can definitely come out of that with like 3+ vinyls, and that's a come up.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I've never even thought about asking for that. But my dad didn't even ask me. I mean, he obviously asked me every year, but my dad, I'm just not realizing my dad didn't even ask me like what I wanted.
He just knows.
So that's why
He
I asked
knows.
you guys. And I'm like, what's crazy is like the dude's not even sending me money anymore ever since I graduated. Like he'd help out occasionally, with like rent.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's out here hitting me with Venmo requests for phone bills and shit. Money
Hey, you
I owe him. I'm
graduated,
like,
bro.
damn.
Hey, you're a man now.
I'm like, bro, my salary ain't good. Like what? Yeah,
Pulling
like
out all those
I got a
IOUs.
full-time job that he kept that shit in his back pocket all throughout college. I swear to God. I mean, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't know. Like you guys said, like Christmas is a little different this year. Obviously, we're all separated with family and stuff. And COVID, like I don't even know if I'm gonna go back and see my dad yet. Like we haven't even talked about it. So I don't know. I'm kind of just playing it by ear. Like fails, I'll just go snowboard. But
16?
I still got to get my dad a gift though. I'll just talk to Karina.
Yeah,
That's what I do every time.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm like, you want to collab on a gift?
Dude, dude.
That's what you do with your
That's
sisters.
the best idea you can do right there. Collab with your sibling for a gift. It's easy. You guys both come up with it. Usually the other person comes up with it. I just throw the money in. It works out. It works out. And like, yeah.
And I feel like my sister's been slowly trying to like not do that with me and snake me and go on her own and like get her own gift. And then kind of just leave me out to dry, even though it's like we have this unspoken agreement. She hasn't even said anything either. I snapped her today. I was like, hey, like just buy your gift, like just to let her know. And she honestly, I think she left me on red. Now I think about it.
She replies, "Oh shit, we doing gifts this year? Might be."
Yeah, but Spencer the other day too mentioned it. I think when we were snowboarding, he was just like, "Oh yeah, like I got you something." He was talking about like, well, he got gifts for, and then he said, "Oh yeah, and I got you something. You're gonna love it." I was just like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "All right, like,
damn,
like what can I get Spence? Like, there's a bunch of things I can get Spence." It's like, okay, good to know. Like, I gotta give Spence a gift, obviously. Like, I want to give my friends gifts, but I just don't know who, and I just don't know what.
And exactly, that's kind of the thing when it comes down to it. Like, what do you want, and what would like, you know what I mean? It's just I don't know.
Blowjob.
Like
that's all the homies want.
The homies just want.
In a not homo way. Just like, yo, bro, I got you. I got you something, but it ain't from me.
I want you.
It's from me, but it ain't from me. You feel me?
Jeez, hooking the homies up.
You just like, here you go. Here she is.
Here she is. Man, but yeah, Christmas is awesome. So many people are happy around the time. Like, how could you not be when you're driving around, seeing lights and smiles on people's faces through their masks?
Exactly. This year, it's like I haven't went outside in like days, dude. Honestly, I haven't seen anybody.
Like, I happy for shit.
I haven't seen a smile in days, bro.
The only lights are the lights in your room.
Yeah, I'm about to.
The cop sirens.
I'm about to crawl out the window just to see the light, bro. Dude, I'm so excited to start working again. Holy shit! But
yeah. When do you start working?
I don't know. It's kind of like before Christmas or after Christmas, and then I talked to my manager, and she was talking more after Christmas because she was like worried about my foot. I'm like, I know my foot. Like, we should be good. You know what I mean?
I'm good, coach. I swear.
Put me in. I'm good. I swear.
Put me in. Yeah, that you should definitely do after Christmas though.
Like, yeah, I'll probably do it after Christmas. But it's just like, I want to get back to it already, but it's fine. 9 more days, I'm like chilling, dude.
Just chilling.
A vacation, I guess.
Enjoy while you can, man.
Yeah, because once I get back, if it's that, then school, then fucking, then I become like a millionaire on Twitch, and then I don't know what happens after that.
Can I get married and get her whole life planned out?
Married? Miss me with that.
Always.
What, you trying to give away half of Coop's money? His Twitch money?
Yeah, what are you trying to... Nah, bro. It's all mine.
Just
gobble, gobble.
Prenup.
Gobble, gobble.
Okay, I did have something about Pornhub that we could talk about. So... I saw this on Twitter.
I haven't heard that name in years.
Pornhub. You haven't heard it. Well, if you don't know what Pornhub is, for viewers that don't know what Pornhub is.
What it used to be.
True. That's true. What it used to be.
Is it
Basically,
different now?
Pornhub is YouTube, but like Spencer's version, you know? Like Spencer's the store.
I thought you meant Spencer Art.
No, Spencer's the store. Spencer's the
I was
store.
like, the pilot, okay.
You guys are like, I'm following, and let me give a better analogy. Porn. Everybody watches it, okay? But basically, Pornhub
Rated
got
R
rid of
YouTube.
But basically, yeah, and everyone posts it too because people everywhere, anywhere can post on the internet, right? And Pornhub had that available for years and years, but just recently, Pornhub got rid of all unverified content from the platform. Basically, after changing its policies to ban unverified uploaders, yeah, so basically MasterCard and Visa decided to drop the entire Pornhub, and now they had to get rid of all the unverified users because they didn't really have money. Isn't that weird?
So, how many videos did that cut out?
Like millions, like half the website. Like I'm not even kidding.
Probably majority of
Probably
everything you
probably
watched
majority
gone.
of the website actually, because
Really?
anything
Like, what if,
anything that's verified isn't allowed on, or isn't, yeah, basically.
Yeah. And from my thought, it's like
that's the thing. I kind of want to go on there right now because I haven't checked it out in a while. You know, I kind of want to go on there right now on the podcast. No, I'm just kidding. We just get fucking insta ban.
It makes me think like I get it, like a company like that, and especially when you're kind of like stripped down and you're kind of forced to make this right decision. But there's millions of like, and okay, not millions, but there's hundreds of other sites that are basically the same thing. But I feel like Pornhub was probably just like the top of the like the premium, you know, it was like the Nike or the Adidas or like, you know, it's just then somebody that had to go like down. Somebody had to go down.
easy target?
Yeah. So why not aim for the top?
Yeah.
So you're telling me, so what if I go on Pornhub after the podcast, I'm trying to have a wank, whatever, and I go to categories MILF, and I'm searching through that, scrolling, and I look for a video of Brandy Love. Am I going to find that on there or no?
You're going to find Brandy Love on there only because she's probably like a verified porn star on there, right?
Oh, so like
Probably
all the
shit.
Probably just like the famous porn stars are still on there.
So like yeah. So, and also it's only like verified accounts are allowed to post, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. So like only accounts that are allowed to be posted. Do you following? So like lot.
I do.
So a lot of videos were deleted. A lot, millions.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it's probably like the person itself in the video, and then probably like the shooting. You know how there's like different like labels, I guess, or like companies that do shit. They probably have the right to post as well.
Sorry, I had to look up how many videos are on Pornhub. I'm really just curious.
Take a guess.
How many videos? Are we taking a guess?
Yeah, how many videos do you guys think? Well, I mean, it's not even like
a million plus. I mean, it's probably like they probably still got a bunch of stuff on there.
Thing now or before? You searching for Coop? Probably got to be before because
they're actually trolling. I just accidentally got in the loophole on Reddit. Oh my god!
Nice.
Right on the podcast. We're just talking. We're getting loopholed into a Reddit subreddit about. Okay, we're not even gonna talk about it. Sorry. Look, there's no way to count. There's no way to count. All I know is millions were erased.
Millions were erased, but millions still remain. It's like the Thanos snap.
It's like
It had to be done.
it's exactly like all of the like prepubescent like nut sacks that are sitting around. You know.
But that gets rid of a lot of the gross stuff too. Probably like a lot of that fucked up gross shit is probably all gone. You know.
Yeah, but
what
I
you consider
guarantee
fucked up and gross, other people enjoy.
exactly, especially when it comes to sex. Like,
yeah,
dude,
but at
people
least
like,
this shit will be verified and not fucking like
yo, Carlos, I would
unknown.
fuck the back of your neck, bro, low key.
And guess
Somebody's
what?
shitting in somebody's throat.
If we both verified ourselves on there, that'd be fine. At least it's like our original content.
At least it's our thing, you know.
Yeah,
it's our thing.
Remember that OSU?
Copyright.
What was the OSU student's name? The one that did the porno?
KSI Library Girl.
Kendra Sunderland. That's hella funny.
What's she doing?
Porn.
I think she's like big in the industry.
Huge.
Honestly,
I've seen films. Oh, dude, I've seen them, and they're I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. And dude, she went to Oregon State and like literally was titties out in the Oregon State library.
Got expelled, dude.
Dude, I don't want to name any names, but I have a story about I'm not gonna say porn star, but somebody who did a porno and had it posted online.
Really?
One time, me and all the homies were hanging out, and one of the other homie brings some chick home and like introduces her to us, and we're all just like, oh, like what's up, and there's kind of like this tension between like a couple people in the room, and then they go to their room, whatever, he's hooking up with her, and then right when they're in the room, I forgot who it was. I know who it was actually, but he's like, yo, like she was in a porno. Like, dude, I swear to God, she did a porno with blah 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 blah. Like a couple of people, and so we like pulled it up and found it, and we just saw it, and we're just like, oh yeah, that was for sure her. It was one of the it was like when the girls would
don't say it.
Would sit on the bed. It was like college women. It was like when they would get interviewed. It was like a thing. I totally forgot.
Casting couch. Casting couch?
No, not casting couch. Like
Girls?
casting bed or something.
Oh, it's like college dorm room, like dorm room stuff. It's like dorm shit.
I forget. It's something. It was kind of like a trend or whatever, or it was like a page where they would interview college.
Oh, anime.
I
don't know, but it was super funny because we were just like,
and this was in the area, like
this is Eugene. Yeah, I was
filmed and directed and starred in Eugene.
Yeah, I mean, not like the video was a huge hit, but like it was up there.
Yo, it had some viewers. It had some comments. You should have read that.
It's like, yo, you did porn, right? Yeah, I saw that shit. That shit sucked.
It's just torture ass.
Yeah, your acting was low key ass.
Would you guys do a porno?
For the right amount of money.
Yeah, I was gonna say depending on the cash. And depending on like, I feel like I'd have to do it in a way to where like I couldn't let anybody know it was me, sort of situation, like
no face action, just
like no face,
just your hog,
like, blur out like my tattoo and shit like that, like just so that.
Nah, I'd still know, bro.
Because I just think about like if somebody told my grandma or something, or like some shit like that, like I just think about like my grandma, and I'm like, I couldn't do that to her. I couldn't. But if I blurred out my face, I could be like, nah, that ain't me. I don't know who that is.
Prove it. There's a birthmark.
Now that I think about it,
like, bro, that is literally your bed. I was just at your house. I know that place.
What do you think about Coop?
I don't know. Maybe I would do it for a little less money. Now that I think of it, I'm a little more shameless. I'm a little more shameless.
That's what I was thinking. I don't really care about the money. I think it'd just be funny to do.
I think it would be like it'd be
funny.
It'd be cool, but like it'd be kind of also embarrassing, like in a way.
Yeah.
Like especially when my family finds out, it's like,
yeah, I don't even think about that part of it. I'm just like, whatever. Like
that shit would like kind of.
I'm gonna do me.
Yeah, true that.
And I have 3 sisters too, so I'm just like, if somehow it like got back to them and it's just like I get called out and it's just like,
Yo, check
bro,
out your
like
brother fapping online. Look at his hog.
Yeah, your brother's clapping feet.
yeah, some shit like that.
Like Loki, his dick's kind of small. Like that would just be humiliating, right?
Yeah, and it's just like, can you imagine getting confronted like by like a family member, like especially like a sister, and just be like, yeah, I heard you're doing porn and you got a small ass dick, like that sucks. And it's just like, little bitch. like
Little bitch.
it's just like now my sister's own me.
Holidays aren't gonna be the same.
Hey, little dick bitch, what's up, bro?
And after
How
I
much you make film yet?
after I accepted that $1,500 and I did that porno, my sister made fun of me for the rest of my life.
Was it worth it, kid?
Was it worth
Was
it?
it worth it?
Yeah.
I mean, $1,500 that could get you pretty far. Not really.
Give me the next month.
I
Lasted the whole year.
got 2 months. Get 2 months in this spot, but I got no food. Deal breaker.
Anyway,
Here's something interesting. I think I mentioned this to you and maybe you too, Cruz, but Nickelodeon and CBS are doing a crossover for an NFL wildcard game.
Wait, so how's
It
that gonna work?
There will be a wildcard game held on CBS, and then there'll also be one held on Nickelodeon.
For
The
kids?
one on but the one on Nickelodeon is gonna have like more kid-friendly situational commercials on it, and like the halftime show is gonna be more like kid-friendly and family-friendly.
why? Oh, you know what? Are they maybe doing that because? Well, no, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say maybe viewership has just gone down since COVID, but I feel like it would have gone up. Why are they doing that? Just because they want?
Yeah,
branch out
just
like
like
that?
it just came out.
They must want like the halftime show to be like a TikTok thing or something. I don't know. Probably sponsored by TikTok.
I think you do TikTok,
Nickelodeon TikTok collab. Imagine the kids on that.
Yeah, the article says it's a slime-filled like wild card game. Like those are like the words they're using. So
Has it been
I don't
decided who's
know.
playing?
no,
Okay.
like the playoffs haven't been decided yet.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Week are we in?
I'm looking forward to this.
I think there's 3 games left.
3 games left.
Yeah.
It kind of flew by. My fantasy team's fucking probably like 1 in 12 or something.
Haven't checked it since week 1.
Yeah, since I got that first dub.
You're a traitor.
Okay. I didn't put any money into it, so I was just like, I don't really care.
Wow.
I thought there was gonna be money when I entered, and then there was no money, and I'm like, well, what's the incentive? Want to make money?
the incentive?
So you don't just want to be the best?
You don't want to just
So,
win the league? American
It's very-
football.
I'm competitive, don't get me wrong, but like, and there's reward for it. Like a lot of, I don't understand how some of these people are just built different to where there's no reward within themselves, and they just want to be the best. It's
Just
like, okay,
constant
that's cool.
competition.
Yeah, within themselves. I'm just like, I like that. That's cool. I
Yeah.
wish I was me, but it ain't. I'm gonna just chill,
I'm gonna do me.
show glimpses of competitiveness, and then I'm gonna chill.
It's like
Keep-
I
keep
could
up
turn
with
it
the
on
pressure.
when it means the most. When it matters, I'm gonna turn it on.
When I'm playing in a Moneyball tournament.
Yo, those 3v3 tournaments back in the day used to go crazy.
I know. They're so fun.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? The Calipui ones?
Mhm.
Yeah, the Calpuya ones, and then I think we had one at
We did-
South too.
We did a couple out south, yeah.
Yeah, we'd get like like what,
You know
like 12 to like 15 people, and do like 5 teams, and like each person put like what, like $5-10 in.
Yeah, well, yeah, and usually you'd come out with like $40-50, right? Or I don't know if the math's
Yeah.
right, but I remember we come out with like $30 to $50.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, like I'm chilling for a couple weeks.
Well, split between
that ain't shit now.
I went there a couple times and I won both times, but like, I mean, carried. But dude, like, I don't know how much it was, but I don't know if it was like 30. I think it was probably like 20 each, because it was like,
what?
Yeah, for at least for the times that I went, I don't think I made more than $20.
Oh, true. I know I for sure made 30 a couple times.
But
that was before you came, Coop.
I swear I wasn't a student athlete then or anything. Betting on playing basketball, but
oh yeah, we had to keep that shit low key. I totally forgot.
But that doesn't matter.
Don't say nothing.
That's no big deal.
Yeah.
The
principal's watching this podcast.
Speaking of basketball, James Harden is being compared to the modern day Dennis Rodman.
That's super cool. Dude. Honestly, kind of feel like it's disrespectful to Dennis Rodman though.
Wait, in what way? Sorry, explain this to me, because I'm just like feeling uncultured right now. What do we mean by James Harden and Dennis Rodman?
So during this offseason, there was like a lot of trade rumors. He wanted out of Houston. Obviously, Westbrook got traded, and he's been like kind of AFK pretty much, like
away from the computer.
Yeah, he's been away from the keyboard. He's been MIA. All right, how about that? He's been MIA. And the Rockets like started their training for this year, and he wasn't there like the first few weeks. And it turns out he was in like Vegas and Atlanta. And they asked him like, "Oh, what are you doing in Vegas and Atlanta?" He's like, "I was training." And they're like, "Well, the Rockets were training here." He's like, "I was with my personal trainer." And then another rumor came out right after he had that interview, and someone said like, "Oh,
Lil Baby."
What?
Is he just chilling with Lil Baby in Atlanta or
Lil
something?
Baby and some strippers and shit like that. And but there was like another like rumor came out from inside the Rockets organization that's like James Harden, that type of guy who will go out and he'll go and party and do his thing, but everybody knows the next day he's gonna come and hang 50 on your head. So it's just like comparing the modern day Dennis Rodman of just like, he's going to go blow off his steam, but as soon as he steps on the court the next day, he's dropping 50, 60 points.
Yeah, and he's just like hella partying hard like Rodman did. But he's like, somebody was calling him a chonk because he looks so big, bro.
Is he big? Is he getting thick? I mean, I know he
looked
had some chub.
He looked a little thicker, but I mean, he's still hooping. Like,
yeah.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, it's James Harden.
Yeah,
he's gonna be hooping. He's gonna be looking. What's that movie with Kyrie where he like turns into the grandpa? You guys know what I'm talking about? Drew. Yeah, Drew. Uncle Drew. That's literally James Harden, like right now. You know, he's literally an old man. It just can beat anyone.
Yeah. So he came back and he looked like 15, 20 pounds heavier than he did. So he just looks like a chonk. And then everyone's like, "Where you at? Like, where you been?" He's just been in Vegas and Atlanta, just going crazy.
Just getting after it.
It's so funny.
Yeah, and then he comes out and he's gonna drop 50.
Austin said someone said he looked like Rick Ross on Twitter.
Oh no.
Rick Ross probably skinnier now.
Didn't he lose some weight? Yeah, he is. Hey, you can't hate on the boy Rick Ross. Rose's losing weight, baby.
He looked like T Grizzly.
all the fat rappers, stand up, stand the fuck up.
But yeah, I mean, James Harden obviously is. I feel like I don't really know a lot about James Harden besides that.
Well, I mean,
go ahead, Coop.
Like outside of basketball.
I was gonna say he went to Arizona State. And I'm pretty sure he's from like Southwest area, like either California, Arizona, somewhere in there. I want to say, I'm not completely sure, but so I want to say
from
like
Cali.
Yeah, I want to say he's like a pretty laid back dude, and like he's probably always been, but we just didn't really know a lot lot about him.
Like his life, like
we just know like him on the court, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And maybe like now he's stuff is getting more exposed, and well, I guess not really exposed, just like who he hangs out with and what he does. in his off time.
Yeah.
You know,
He probably just doesn't give a fuck now
Yeah.
that he's like established himself as one of the best, you know?
Yeah.
exactly. I mean,
But I feel like at that point, I mean, you got like if you're James Harden and you're a walking bucket, I mean, I'd probably be up in the club popping bottles and shit too, and hanging out with Lil Baby and whoever. Hey, you want to come out to Vegas and hang out? Yeah, no problem, bro. For sure. I'm on my PJ,
For sure.
and then I'm gonna go drop 50 on the Clippers. Like,
Imagine that.
it comes with the responsibility, though. I mean, he's like the franchise player for Houston, you know, and he's just not showing up to the camps. Like, that's kind of I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know.
And he has no interest in playing with John Wall.
What does that show your teammates? Like, your teammates aren't gonna feel very good about that, you know? Oh, I could have been doing that, but I guess James
Yeah.
Harden gets to. I mean, I get it, but like, do I get it? Like, we're on the same level. Like, I don't know. If you're on a team, it's just like you should feel like you're on the same level as your teammates, even if they're like better than you. You should feel like, you know, you get the same treatment.
Makes me think of AI though. Like AI kind of just like everybody knows what he brings to the table. You just kind of got to do his thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Legends, man.
Legends. Absolute legends. The fact that you brought up Dennis Rodman made me smile. Like, damn.
I love Dennis Rodman, fashion icon.
That guy's
So
guy's
I wish
passionate.
if I just watching him in The Last Dance, I was just like, I fucking love Dennis Rodman. Like,
I love
I was
those
already like a
teams.
fan, but like the more stories you hear about him, all the stuff you see, it's just like, damn, like this dude's like, how could you not kind of idolize him? He just didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Would you guys dye your hair like that?
Oh, yeah, if I could and it looked that good, fuck yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously not
Well, if
like
you
that.
look good.
I'm just saying, would you guys dye your hair in general? Like, ever? Like some frosted
Yeah, I've
tips?
thought about it. Yeah, I've thought about
Yeah.
blonde.
A little bit of blonde.
I thought about it
Dude, you know
too.
whose hair looks really nice? Hunter, even post cut. It's blonde.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
how Hunter's hair's
Dude, I
blonde?
literally told him.
Podolsky?
I told him, I think this morning. Excuse me. I told him this morning that he looked like Dominic Fike. And he's like, dude, I don't even know who that is. I'm like, dude, what? He doesn't even know who it is.
Who Dominic Fike
He
is?
doesn't know who Dominic Fike is. And I was like, bro, he's like hella handsome. Like, this was a compliment. He's like, oh my God, thank you anyway. Because I was like, dude, you look sexy,
I'm kind of
bro.
too
Like,
scared to ask.
I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
You don't know who Dominic Fike is?
Nah.
I guess, like,
Can we get a picture?
he kind of just
I thought
came
he was
up.
well known. Pull up a picture.
A
And pull up a
picture?
picture of Hunt.
Dude, we could do that. Yeah. Let's do that real quick.
I saw him at Flogna last year. And all the ladies were going crazy. I was going crazy. Me and Gabe were going crazy. We love Dominic Fike. Yeah.
Oh,
he's
for
so
Dominic Fike. I thought you were talking about Hunt. I was like, damn, really?
Cool. Oh yeah, for Hunt too. Yeah. No.
Saw my vlog now. Just go.
Hey, they're like, is that Dominic Fike?
He's like, yeah.
All right, I went live. Here's a picture of Dominic Fike. I don't even know a good one. I'll just like scroll through, I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't know who he is, but
wait, what the fuck? I didn't know
yo,
he
you
went to
show me
jail.
this guy, and I say Paul Rodriguez.
He kind of looks like who's he remind me of? Fuck. Young Slim Shady, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. And then Hunter, we could just go on the quick Instagram. You guys could follow me at Cooper Gets Rich.
I'm not splitting my money with you.
Even though I'm not very rich. I guess
he doesn't have any of his haircut.
Pictures. Anyway.
Still a handsome man though. Living it up in Mexico right now.
Yeah, he is. Lucky guy. Mexico, dude. Isn't traveling right now has got to be so fucking weird still, right? Nothing's changed, has it? You still have to like quarantine when you come back, right? Or like I guess when you go in.
Yeah, I think you have to. So basically, because me and Jade were planning on going on vacation next month, and then that kind of got delayed. But I'm pretty sure you have to either quarantine before you go or like test negative before you go. some sort of situation like that, and then when you come back to, um,
Hmm.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I know you have to test negative before you go, and then you have to quarantine for 14 days when you're there. So say you're going to a resort, you'd have to just stay within the resort. And I think everybody's just kind of, I don't know, I think it's like free for all, whatever, when you're in there because you're kind of secluded in a resort.
Yeah,
But like say you're
if
going to
one person gets
Hawaii,
it, everyone gets
you
it.
you stay wherever, yeah, like you'd stay at whatever house you're staying at, 14 days, and apparently they monitor it. But they
Oh, I
try
guess I
to. I
had to
don't know
stay here for 2 weeks. Whoops.
how. Yeah, I don't know because Ty's going to Hawaii soon, or yeah, at the end of this month, and then
I, th-
my friend Zoe went a few months ago, like in the summer. She was there for a while.
I
She
think it
said that
also depends where
she
you're
filled up the
going
house.
to.
Yeah, I think
Um,
so.
because I was talking to, you guys know Kobe Headington?
Yeah,
You remember Kobe?
Bubbles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Bubbles. Yeah.
Bubbles?
So, I was actually talking to him like a few months ago, and he was saying that like he basically like because he lives in Vegas, and he said that he basically like couldn't come here because it was like shut down. So like people can't really come to where we're at, but like you can kind of go
Wherever.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
can kind
kind
of
of
go where you want to
that's
go.
kind of the feel I've been getting, like from what I've heard at least. But yeah, it's still pretty crazy, dude. I mean, the vaccine though. Oh my gosh, it's so close.
Yeah.
Like, didn't I saw like the first nurse like took the vaccine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people have been getting it.
People have been getting it.
Like a lot of the frontline workers, it's all going to frontline workers first in the United States, and
Mm-hmm.
then to those in like healthcare facilities and like old folks home. But New Zealand actually got enough vaccine for their entire population and the like Pacific Island neighbors. So like they have enough vaccine to vaccinate their whole kind of area of the world by I think they said the end of summer 2021. I think the article was. So they like bought like vaccines from like one company and then another
Mm-hmm.
vaccines from like another company and then another vaccines from another company because it's in two stages. So they have to buy like so many from different companies and then like some might not work and some might work. But that was definitely very interesting, something that I saw.
Yeah, and I guess people without underlying conditions aren't getting them till like April, May, right? The first round at least, with whatever we've got given supply, and then I don't know. I guess realistically, it probably wouldn't be over until like the end of next year, right? Like a year from now, when everybody has them or something like that. That's what I heard.
Sheesh.
But I guess you get like that first shot, right? And then you get that second shot like 30 days after.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Who knows when we're gonna get it? Eric is getting it. Eric Summers is getting it in January. He's going to the military,
Dang. So
which
he
is really
gets it.
exciting. And
He gets
so
it
he said he's getting it in January. I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. Like somebody we know who's getting it that soon.
real quick. Hell yeah. Shout out
Are
Yeah, it
you
kind of hit
guys
healthcare.
me.
like
Yeah, seriously, it kind of hit me today. I was like, damn, like, well, I mean, it's always hit me, but I was just like thinking about it even more. Like that's crazy. This whole year we've just been in a fucking pandemic, like an actual pandemic. Like this is straight out of a movie. And it's crazy. I mean, finally, there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's exciting.
it felt
But
like this whole year was just like the bag being fumbled. Like it's just like it felt like that we were constantly like trying to like climb up a landslide. Like it's like, oh, maybe this is the way. It's like, fuck, that was not the way. It's like, oh, I think we got it going. Nope, nope.
Piano. Yeah. No.
And now towards the end of the year, it's like, all right, now we finally got it going. But it's gonna take a whole nother year to get back where we thought we were.
But it still needs some time. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Are you guys like
Man,
do you guys think you'll jump on the first chance to get the vaccine?
Oh
Like
yeah.
if somehow you got it like earlier, are you just gonna jump on the very first chance you get?
Honestly, there's no way I get it earlier, but I will definitely bounce on it whenever it's available to me, for sure.
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Is there a reason you shouldn't?
Well, the chip, one. And two, I don't want Bill Gates to know where I live. You know?
Bill Gates can slide through. I know, yeah, that whole Twitter trend with people like talking about how, if you've done blah blah blah, like don't worry about the vaccine.
Yeah, that
that's
shit's
funny.
hilarious. That shit is
Most
good
of the time, I'm
as
just
fuck.
like, all right, yeah.
Like, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. You got me there. Some I don't even know.
It's like if you eat Kraft mac and cheese, don't tell me, don't worry about what's in the vaccine or some shit like that.
If you had hot Cheetos and a Monster Energy for breakfast, don't worry about what's in the vaccine.
If you've microwaved Kraft singles, don't worry about what's in the vaccine. Everyone's done it.
It's like, okay, put this shit right on my arm, dude.
I'm slapping a Kraft single on everything nowadays, bro. Dude, I love that basketball in the background.
Anyway,
it's always smiling.
Chinatown Market. He doesn't frown. He's just a happy-go-lucky guy.
He doesn't
I'll
frown.
fucks with him. If that ball had hands, I'd dap him up. Dude, YG, Chinatown Market collabed with YG the other day, and I almost bought something off of it. It was super cool stuff. It was kind of just like, I don't even know how to explain the design. You'd have to look it up.
What's Chinatown Market?
It's just the smiley face brand.
Gotcha.
They're huge.
Is it like on? It's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big. A lot of celebrities will like wear it, or you'll see people wearing it. It's just like the whole smiley face brand. They have different collabs. Like they do basketballs, they do shirts, sweats, like clothes, accessories, like rugs. They have Colin McCoy has a rug. It's sick, but it's like almost $200. But I almost got the YG one yesterday. It was crazy. I was like, shit, dude. I was like, I want to, but I was like, I gotta buy these gifts.
True, bro. I was thinking, like, dude, I wanted to buy myself something with like some extra money that I had, and I was like, wait, one, I need to save my money, and two, I need to get gifts for like my family. So, yeah,
very responsible of you.
Very responsible, and I mean, honestly, I don't have any income at the moment, so I gotta save. I mean, I'm not. I can't just
losing money.
Can't just spend because I just minus, bro.
Nothing's coming back in.
Dude, that was the worst, man. In college, like when I didn't have a job, like freshman year, and I would just spend, and I was just like, "Fuck, dude, I don't have an income." Like,
it's just not
what
happening.
am I supposed to do here?
I was actually thinking about like cutting down on some stuff. More specifically, marijuana consumption. But. I feel like that does me dirty in the paychecks every once in a while. But yeah, especially in the new year. Yeah, what are we? Have you guys thought of a New Year's resolution? Do you guys do New Year's resolutions? I know we'll probably talk about this in other episodes, but
we will definitely. But I always just make like little goals for myself throughout the year.
Yeah.
Rather than doing like a whole year thing.
Right.
I try to like envision something, like at least like going in with a plan. You know, like, I don't know, like smoking less or something like that. Like, I'm going to at least start the new year, like at least trying to do something.
Right.
So it's like last year, I was like, I'm going to go into the new year at least like trying to like stay in a workout schedule or something like that. And it's just like,
I feel like if we did that every month or every week or every day, our lives would be so much easier. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like the whole New Year's resolution. Now that you say that, Liz, you kind of opened my brain. But I feel like the whole like, oh, you got to make a New Year's resolution, you got to stick to it. That thing's just fucking bullshit. Like, you shouldn't have just a New Year's resolution. You should have a January resolution. You should have a February resolution, like, and so on and so forth. Right? I feel like the first of every month. Like, I flip over the calendar and I start writing stuff down. Like, I start having goals, like, to do, right? I feel like the New Year's resolution thing's kind of for me now. nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of a crutch for a lot of people because it's universally known as kind of a thing where everyone's together on it. Whereas, like on a monthly basis, like nobody's there. Like, all right, dude, like it's your goals this month, you know. So it comes down to like a lack of self discipline. Whereas,
Yep.
you know, if you did do the monthly goals and you revised what you want to do better at, then I think there would be a tons of benefits to your life. Like,
Yeah.
because the year is just so
So
hard
much
to
growth.
measure, man. Like you start in January and you're like, all right, I got 12 months.
Yeah,
11
exactly.
months left of this shit. Like whatever you're doing, but if you go month by month, give yourself little victories, you're gonna feel a lot more accomplished and see a lot more growth.
Yeah.
In the long term too. It's not just you know.
Exactly.
short
I
But
feel
then
like I
again,
saw that on something, like one of those things that like don't
quote,
set big goals for yourself. Like set small goals. They're like set the bar small and then slowly go up, something like that, you know?
I mean,
And it
all
makes a
goals
lot
are
of
good at.
sense.
I
Yeah,
talked about it on my TED Talk.
you got a TED Talk.
You probably watched it. Just pull up a YouTube vid. It's me doing a TED Talk.
Pull up.
All right, motherfuckers.
Hey Jamie, could you pull up Cruz's TED Talk, please? Thanks. But yeah.
I think a year, like a whole year one is good for like a bigger goal. Like if you're like, I want to buy a house this year.
Right.
Like by the end of the year, I'm gonna buy the house. Like I'm gonna make these steps, or like I'm gonna like graduate this year, some shit like that. Like those bigger goals make sense, but like not like fucking I'm gonna fucking lose 50 pounds in this
Yeah.
1 year, because then it's just like by
Like,
month
how?
2,
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, dude, like
Only
I've only
lost.
lost 10 pounds, dude. This bullshit.
I procrastinate that shit.
Yeah.
Give myself to the very end to lose 50 pounds.
December, you're just out there running every day, twice a day,
It's like
counting
when I'm getting ready
calories.
for vacations, dude. Every time I have vacation coming up, I'm like, all right, like I'm gonna work out before vacation.
Those 2
And then
months leading up.
it's like 2 weeks before, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, oh, it's too late now. Fuck it, dude. Embrace your body.
Yeah. I think last year, I don't think it was a resolution of mine, but one was just to like feel really good about my body, like super good. Like,
Mm.
like people would look at me and say, "Wow, Coop, you got a nice body," like that type shit. You know what I mean? But the quarantine kind of
Yeah.
ruined it for me. Like I ended up going to the gym, started running to the gym in 2020.
that.
In 2020, I started running to the gym, chat. Never would I ever do that. I was going through it this year, but I started running to the gym, and then quarantine happened, and I literally just stopped working out in total, and it was fucking It's weird. I feel like I need to get back on my horse, you know. Once I get my that's what I'm gonna do. But once I get my foot in check, it's like
true.
It's like a
Yeah,
walk.
man, do it whenever you're ready for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that quarantine shit,
know,
like especially this past year, it's like anybody who is like anybody trying to get in shape or something like that, it's like you like get like you could have the opportunity to get going, and then like things would get shut down in quarantine, and then they would open back up and you get going again, and back down and get quarantine.
Literally.
It's like get going again, shut back down, get quarantine. It's like as soon as you
Yeah.
start getting your body in like good enough shape, it's like, sorry, bro, back to the room you go.
Back to Uber Eats you go, buddy.
Facts.
Literally. That's how my summer went. Downed.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people were definitely going through it without the gyms, but I mean,
home workouts really turned up this year. Who's that guy who does the home workouts? Fuck. Some black guy.
Which one, dude? There's like a million different people.
It's like the really
there's one I'd watch on YouTube. I don't know.
Oh, I honestly forget his name, but he's super famous. Anyway, shit's really funny. The way they're acting and like, all right, ladies, let's do this dance. Woo! Ha! Like their energy is just out of this fucking world. And it's like 5 a.m. Like, we have
Like, never
friends
ready
that
for
work
it.
at Orange Theory Fitness, and that's kind of the same thing. Like, they get up at what time? Like 4:45, and are done working out by like 5:30. Like, that's some crazy shit.
Just about that life.
Are you guys morning workout or night
My
workout?
uncle would get up. Both. It's just a matter of getting up and doing it. I don't know. I go through such hot and cold streaks with working out and all that stuff. Like right now, I'm just trying to work on my diet. Like I'm not even trying to work out. I'm just like whatever.
Yeah.
It's honestly been better than working out. Like I feel a lot better than when I just work out and eat whatever, which is really nice. And this is my first time actually saying that. But I've just been thinking about it. Yeah. What were you saying? That when I was living with my aunt, yeah, they would wake up. They'd wake up at like 5 for work, obviously, and they'd be up with me and making their fucking pre-workout, and they're like, all right, we're going to gym, and they dip out, and then they fucking come back, and then they start their day, and I was just like, damn, like, I'm getting up for work because I got to. Y'all are getting up fucking being active. I respect it. Like obviously there's benefits to it. You're gonna feel a lot better. With the cold shower. Ooh.
Yeah, I used to work out. Like I feel like I went back and forth. Like when I first started getting back into working out again, I like started to go like 10, and that was like pretty good. And then once I started getting the groove, like me and Rosmo started to go at like night, and that was the vibe. At like 10 o'clock, no one was there, and then we could just like have the whole gym to ourselves. And then shit got shut down again. And then I started going at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then that was like prime because then I could get like a good workout in and get my day started. Just like I feel like getting a workout in the morning just kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, I know there was, you guys know who Jocko is? He's a retired Navy SEAL. It's like super like well disciplined. It's like one of the best.
Actually,
I don't know, Navy SEAL.
Is he on Instagram? Is he like super famous on Instagram?
Hey, yeah, probably. He was on a Joe Rogan podcast list one time, but he was just talking about how he starts the day at like 3:30 or some shit. Him and David Goggins both, another Navy SEAL.
David Goggins
runs ultramarathon. Oh, you're thinking David Goggins. David Goggins also does that. I'll talk about him. He's really cool. I read his book. I didn't read it. I listened to the Audible because when I was living with my aunt, she put no. I listened to Joe Rogan podcast. They talked about how crazy disciplined he was and how he's able to control his mind and all that stuff, and do stuff that like he just has such control of his mind to where he does what's best for him. Like he's just so well disciplined. But he started from shit. Like was fat, was no good nothing, was like a pest control person, and then saw like a Navy SEAL commercial and then flipped a switch like in his early 20s or some shit. And so I listened to his audiobook and it was just like super inspiring. I was just like, got me going. Like I was like, oh fuck yeah. This dude's like cussing in the book and just talking about his stories, talking about how, he ran an ultra marathon, which is, I don't know if you guys have heard of ultra marathons. It's like 100+ miles, or I don't know, it can be considered 50+ miles. And
too many miles.
Ran it in Death Valley, dude. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like that's crazy shit. And he was talking about how like one of the ones he had to do in order to get qualified for a bigger one. Like he was like pissing down his leg and like shit on his back and stuff, like just from like so much pain and from like doing something that like he did that without really training, which is honestly, it shows how fucking athletic he is. Like ain't nobody getting up and running that many miles. And that's all in his head. That's what he says is like he's like, you think the tank's empty, but it's not. You got to get past where you think it's empty because you've got so much more. Like, and he was talking about how like at mile like 50 something, he's like, I'm done. Next thing you know, he's running another 50 miles, and it's like that's all mindset. He's like, I just take myself to that place where that motivational place or whatever that gets me through it, and he kind of just gets like a second wind or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he talks about how like waking up early is just like a great start to your day, obviously, and it's like, but you've got to be disciplined for that to actually like provide benefit.
Having that mental discipline to like wake up early and do that sort of stuff would be dope. But to have the mental discipline to push myself to where I shit myself and piss on myself, that's the stuff I'm like okay without. Like I don't need to really go that crazy physically. Like I'm not trying to destroy mountains and shit, but
doing that on a on the daily in the gym. Like it was just like a given situation that one time.
Yeah. but like it's a crazy. It's
dude. What if
it's
you
a
needed to
crazy-
shit yourself for $1 million? Imagine
then I would
someone.
I'd go ahead and shit.
You'd go ahead and read David
Take it
Goggins'
away.
book. #ad.
Yeah. Did you see Lamar Jackson run into the locker room?
Oh yeah.
Some Paul Pierce
Waddling.
type shit.
Yeah, bro. He said he wasn't shitting, but I swear he was shitting. That doesn't look like cramps. Like
That video is just like, I know what
Oh,
type of run
I
that
would just be
was.
like,
Where was he
yeah, I'd be
cramping?
like, dude, if
His
I was shitting, I'd
dick?
just go.
Like he's just running normal. Like what else could be
Yeah.
cramping, right? Like what's cramping if he's running just normal to the locker room?
Yeah, he was
He was definitely like waddling.
like he was holding something in.
And he came out and said, he's like, I was not taking a shit.
Yeah. He's like, y'all are clowns or some
His
shit.
sphincter.
Like,
So he was just holding it. Damn, that's crazy. So
I don't know. Why would you not take a shit before an NFL football game? Though is what I'd like to know. Like, I feel like if you're an NFL player, you probably know what you
You
should
probably have
eat
a
and what you
routine,
shouldn't
yeah.
eat. Yeah, before a game, and so that's like,
I wonder if taking
I
a
don't know.
shit is beneficial to like performance. Yeah.
Well, probably if you eat like a high carb like meal, like for a lot of energy and shit, you probably got to take a shit. So if you eat like a high carb, like maybe high fiber, and then you take a shit and like have a lot of energy ready
You're
to
feeling
go.
light, you still have
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
yeah, 'cause that was definitely a thing back in high school.
That
What
makes
about
sense.
what about for wrestlers? I heard wrestlers shouldn't jack off, or I guess come.
Nobody should jack off before they
Uh,
do anything.
No, I guess they shouldn't come like a couple days before their meet so that they have like testosterone built up. Is that a thing? Is that I don't know. Like I have this idea.
No,
in my
I think it
head.
is. No, I think no. Okay, here's the thing.
I don't know where I heard it, but it's
So,
stuck with
like,
me for years.
For like multiple, I want to say coach. Yeah, I guess I could say this. A coach of mine. It's not really of mine. Someone of the school that I went to. But we became friends because I had his class. And he he told me one time that like one of the main like one time in high school that like he literally beat off before a game, and he performed horribly, and ever since never beat off before a game. And that kind of like stuck with me. I kind of overheard him like conversating with some like students about it, and that kind of like stuck with me because like before that I had beaten off before games before, right? I'll be the first to admit it. I've done it, and I couldn't. I wash my hands. I swear. No, but anyway, what was I gonna say? Fuck.
Play good.
Oh no! I played like I noticed that literally you'd play better if you don't beat off. Like you just like play with more energy because when after you beat off, what do you feel? You feel relaxed, right? After you come.
Post nut clarity.
Post
Yeah,
nut
it's a true
clarity,
thing.
right? You feel like I'm chilling. But if you don't beat off, then you don't have that feeling. You're already just like, you want to fuck.
Want to fuck one of the opposing players?
Yeah, let's fuck. Imagine. I haven't nut today.
So that makes me think like, what if you aroused yourself and then didn't say you watch porn and then you went out there and like had it like worked out or something. I'm not gonna say like play a sport against somebody else because that would be like kind of crossing the line. But like, say you like watched like porn or something and got your testosterone going and then went and like worked out. Has that been something studied before? Like, has that been something that like?
Yeah, I think you just have more testosterone built up, and so I think you work out better. Pretty sure that's a thing, dude.
It's like maxing out.
It's like,
man, what do you do, bro?
It's all about the testosterones. The testes.
What's it called? The edge? When
you're edging? Yo, you get hella mad if you just start edging. Yeah.
No, but that makes me think. I feel like somebody in high school like said that. I remember vaguely like somebody like cracked a joke like, yeah, I just honestly just like I don't jerk off. I just watch porn and then it just like I just got a lot of testosterone before I work out. And I'm just like, huh,
Dude, I don't know.
interesting.
Maybe that's why
I
it's
I, I
with
don't
me.
I don't really do. I've never done it, but it just like made me think like. And now that you guys bring that up, that popped back into my head. It's just like interesting. Like I wonder if that's actually a thing. Just like drink some pre-workout, got yourself going, watch a little bit of porn, drive yourself to the gym.
See, that I feel like that's a little too far, you know? Like you're watching porn, you like aren't your balls like sagging? Like I feel like they're sensitive, you know? Like after you just watch porn, you get hard and then all of a sudden you're just not.
Just on
You're
on your way.
sensitive. You're just kind of on edge. Like I don't know. That's not for me, I don't think.
Your balls are just eyes closed,
Yeah,
just
that's-
swinging.
We're talking
Yeah,
a
I
lot
don't
of
think
dick
that's
and
it.
balls in this episode. So much dick and balls,
Just name
dude.
it.
I just realized
We're getting
that
Just
personal.
name it dick and balls. Because we were talking about Pornhub earlier.
we were. How'd we get back on the dick and balls? Wait, I told a
It's
story
a
about
goddamn rabbit hole.
we're going into a fucking.
Why did I ask the wrestler question? I don't remember.
Oh, dude, it's too far. Anybody
Talking
in chat
about
remember?
food. We were talking about carbs,
Oh,
carbs and
yeah.
energy, and then you're like, Cruz started thinking about wrestlers and jerking.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Lamar Jackson taking a shit.
Oh, that's what it.
Oh, what a hole we got ourselves into.
Right?
That's why I like the podcast.
Are you guys much like Star Wars and like Disney fans? Or like Marvel, shit like that?
I'm not.
Like a lot
I
of new
like
stuff
Star
got
Wars.
I'm a huge
released.
Marvel. I love Marvel, but I don't watch Star Wars.
Yeah, what about the Mandalorian? You were saying something about the Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Oh,
Season finale is actually Friday for the second season. Yeah.
have you been up to date with it?
Watching
Yeah,
it.
I have. Watched it every
that's so
week, and
cool.
it's really good. Like I think they did a really, really good job on it. And they have continually done a really good job on it. And they've had like different twists and different characters that have really made the show kind of tie together to different eras of Star Wars because it's in between both the the two major trilogies from the beginning.
Oh, we love that.
So that was definitely like super, super.
Sounds like they did it the
interesting.
right way. You know, they didn't just like throw it
Yeah.
throw it up on the screen and say, "Here you go. Here's your remastered Star Wars."
Basically.
TV show.
And with that,
Yeah.
What's up, Cruz?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say with that they like are releasing some new stuff. So they like dropped a bunch of new like shows and movies that they're working on. Mostly like series, and they're working on some like new series that are gonna be during the Mandalorian time. But then they're also like they're gonna do a movie that's gonna be like a thriller, like a mystery thriller, but like Star Wars, like the dark side. So it's like
It's kind of sick.
yeah. So that's one of the things they announced. It's like a mystery thriller about the dark side. And then
Starring
they're
who?
also
Darth Vader.
I'm not 100% sure if I don't think they released any of the like characters that are gonna be in it. I think they might have released one, but they're kind of just like hyping people up.
Why is that funny?
He just knows one person, Darth Vader.
Because when Star Wars gets caught up, you know a motherfucker don't know nothing is when they start asking about Darth Vader. It's Chewbacca in that one.
Yeah, so Darth Vader and Anakin, right?
That's really cool though that they're doing that. I mean, and it's all gonna be on Disney Plus, right?
Right. And then they're giving Donald Glover his new a series. So he played Lando.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, the new version, like the new era Lando, and they're giving him a whole series on Disney Plus. So that's huge because
Damn.
I'm a Donald Glover fan, and I know you guys are as well.
Yeah.
And then
Dude,
like
I'm
the
watching that for sure.
really huge one that they came out with was like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and
Oh, he's back.
yo, what just happened, bro?
You just got booted.
That was
Obi-Wan Kenobi and you got booted.
yeah, that was really weird.
We both look like this.
You
You were like mid-sentence. We're just like,
that was
okay, yeah, you can. Okay, cool.
that was interesting. Interesting.
Just booted you out.
What were we saying about Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah. Oh, so it's like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it's like 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So it was like the big when like Darth Vader was made, pretty much. And it's like 10 years after that, and they're getting the guy who played Obi-Wan and Darth Vader from Revenge of the Sith, and they're both gonna be in the series. So it was like super, super huge announcement that like a lot of Star Wars fans are excited for.
Saw that. I did see that. That was really cool. I know, dude. With the whole Star Wars thing, it's like I know I'd like it, but it's a matter of sitting down and watching it, which is kind of the hard part. It's just like so much catching up to do. I watched The Mandalorian because obviously you don't really need to watch all the Star Wars movies to watch The Mandalorian, right? It's kind of like it's. I mean, it's good. It's good to like have the information, but it's like its own story. And I was super fond of The Mandalorian season 1. I watched it up until like the last couple episodes. I was like, I just didn't finish it. I was just like, fuck. I was like, because I really enjoyed it the whole time. I was just like, oh, this is good. And then I just stopped watching. I just was like, I don't got time to watch this. Same with Ozark. I did the same thing with that one. I was like, this is hella good, and I stopped watching. But I mean, I don't know. You're obviously a big fan of Star Wars, and I have friends who are big fans of Star Wars. So it's like, should just dedicate the time to it.
It's a lot of time, though. I understand.
It is a lot of time, but I mean, but it's like here I am, like I've rewatched fucking like every Marvel movie like 5 times, just because I like that series so much, or that. Yeah.
And Marvel announced, so they're doing this thing called Legion, and it's basically going to be like the highlights from all of the recent like Marvel Universe movies. So it's going to be like they're starting with like WandaVision. So they're doing like the WandaVision TV show, but then they're also doing Legion, which is going to be like highlighting like the recent events that happened with Wanda and Vision.
Oh, okay, that's super cool. I literally just watched a movie last night that Vision was in.
Okay.
But I love it's just like coincidental. But yeah, I mean, and then with what else are they coming out with? Black Widow, Thor, Love and Thunder, Black Panther, new Black Panther. You said they're not recasting Chadwick Boseman. So does that mean that they've already finished filming like the second Black Panther with him in it? Is that what it means, or does it mean they're just kind of excluding the character? How can you do that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because he's the main character. He was the main character.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna read into it and I totally forgot. I was just kind of confused though. I was like, oh, wait, what does that even mean?
Interesting.
Unless I'm so excited though.
Yeah. Either way, it's gonna be good. I'm sure they'll incorporate him in there regardless. Either way.
No. R.I.P. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, damn, Chadwick Boseman really died.
Yeah. Yeah.
2020.
2020. Back at it.
Get it again. With the white vans. You remember that?
Yeah. Daniel.
Oh,
damn, Daniel.
What's he doing nowadays?
He's probably
a normal human.
He's probably back at it again.
9 to 5.
He's probably just back at it again.
Just probably getting harassed by everybody every time somebody sees him.
I bet he's so tired of the white. He's just wearing black Vans at this point. He's just so tired of the white Vans.
Damn, Daniel. He's just like walking down the street, head down. It's pissing rain. He's just like, yep. He's fed up with it.
Just fed up with it. He changes his
Was he on Ellen? He was on Ellen, wasn't he? For no reason.
No
shit. He had white Vans and he was on Ellen.
Yeah, we could be on Ellen. God, come on.
But I think like I'm pretty sure Jay-Z has a bar about him too. Like that's crazy. Like he rapped about him. Yeah. Like he said like in what's this song? No, Drug Dealers Anonymous. It's like a Pusha T song. he said something like, "Damn, Daniel, fuck, what does he say? FBI keeps bringing them all white vans through." And I'm just like, "Ugh, okay."
Bars.
Yeah.
How did he find that bar?
Yeah, because he's just Jay-Z. You just the
Jesus.
goat, dude.
Just Jay-Z.
He read that in a
But-
newspaper.
It just made me think, like, you just go popular off a video like that, and it's just Jay-Z just climbing on the hype train, just spitting bars about some kid in some white vans.
Yeah, imagine. Fucking sick.
Dude, internet virality
Did a
is
bar about me.
insane. So it's
Like
it's so common
the
these
cranberry
days.
juice guy.
Yeah, dude, that guy blew up this year. Holy fuck.
Cranberry juice guy?
Yeah, dog face 420.
Yeah.
That's my
He was a Snoop
mans.
Dogg. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, he's been on everything. Like All Gas No Breaks, he was on that shit. Who else?
Honestly,
is
I haven't
Nickelodeon?
watched him like actually interact though. Like the only thing I've seen is that video of him
Really?
Yeah.
longboarding the
Yeah,
back.
I watched the video, the All Gas No Breaks video. He lived in like I think he might still live in a trailer. Like literally lived in a trailer in Idaho.
Right.
Like it's a pretty interesting story. And he just like started making TikToks for fun, like dancing. And he's like literally 30, 40 years old, like just living it
For
up
sure,
in
40.
Idaho, dude.
Yeah, I think he like
Yeah.
he was
Smokes
like
dabs every day.
homeless in his brother's like garage or something, and then he was like just having a day and just like grabbed his cranberry juice, hopped on his longboard, and just filmed that video, and then it just blew up.
It's like in
And then, like,
commercials.
It's beautiful, man.
And then I think Ocean Spray like gave him like a truck, and then like
Yeah,
a
I saw
lifetime
that.
supply of like cranberry juice or something.
They made
Dude, that's so.
he made them so much
That's
money.
what's kind of. I mean,
And
I
Fleetwood
don't wanna say
Mac.
beautiful about life. Yeah, and Fleetwood. Yeah, like, and then Fleetwood, he fucking blew the charts back up for Fleetwood Mac. They're catching another fat check just because
Yeah.
Homeboy brought their song back on. But it's crazy because it's like someone like this, say he's 40, it's like this dude's going through it, getting dragged through the mud throughout his whole life, assuming. And then all of a sudden, at the age of 40, Homeboy's fucking making hella money now, getting all these, sponsorships, blah blah blah. It's like you just never know where life will take you, and
Absolutely.
it's fascinating, but it's kind of scary as well. It's like you sit and wait. Like
Seriously.
I don't know.
And
When
I
life's
think the
tough,
best
it's
part
like,
about it,
you never know.
yeah, I think the best part about it is that he just literally was just wanted to catch a vibe. Like that was it. Like he just hopped on
Carefree.
his longboard and just was like, "I'm gonna catch a vibe, and I want people to see it." And everyone caught the vibe. He threw it up, and everyone caught it.
They said,
Reach back like 1-3 on that shit. Mm. Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe I'll watch a video of him later or something, so I can put a personality to the face.
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Definitely, man.
Got a
Anyways,
case of the definitelies, dude. But anyways, yeah, we could probably cut it short unless you guys had something to talk about. Melissa, do you have anything else?
No, I kind of think I got everything else like had written down and shit.
yeah, I talked my talk. I just need a pee.
Okay, well, let's wrap up really quickly. I guess we can talk about next week. So next week, same time, same place. Gonna be a lot more faces, hopefully. And maybe we should wear some Christmas stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. Wearing Christmas sweaters.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sweater,
Christmas gear.
I'm wearing like an elf shirt and like a maybe I'll show you guys on Wednesday. You have to be here to find out what I'll wear. Maybe I'll wear nothing.
Some Christmas lingerie. Ooh.
I actually do. I'm not even kidding you.
Santa's little helper.
No, dude, you guys are gonna be shocked when my dick comes out and I get banned. But no, not that part. Not gonna get banned. My dick will stay inside next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Yeah, pretty much. Should be a fun
Looking
episode.
forward to it.
Yeah, should be a fun episode. But yeah,
Will be.
Holiday cheer.
holiday cheer. Yeah, I guess we can't call it the Christmas episode. It's more the holiday episode.
Yeah.
Because not everyone celebrates Christmas.
Holiday season.
We gotta be PC.
Yeah, for sure.
Sharks.
Okay. Well,
All right, then.
you
Well, hey,
guys.
it's a blast.
I love you guys.
Yeah, the love for you guys is extraordinary.
And I will see you guys next week. Peace out, guys. You gotta sub to the channel. Okay, like later. Hey, guys, leave. Live. Stop.
Okay.